in terms of cornerback play?
Got to step up and play. I'm excited for Icky Banks, Jalen Myers. Chestnut continues to keep doing what he's doing. So just pick up the rifle and carry on.
Dana had a lot of good things to say about Icky just a few minutes ago, that he's been giving you guys really good looks playing on the scout team defense. What have you seen out of him these last 3 weeks while he hasn't been in the games?
Well, he's been down giving the offensive looks. I haven't seen him much at all. And stretch, I talked to him every once in a while. That's about it. But Icky's a guy that probably has more starts than anybody else on the defense right now. So, our game plan's not going to change. We're going to do what we do, and Icky's going to jump in. He knows exactly what to do, how to do it. So I feel very confident in him.
Have you decided on starters yet?
Nah, we'll get out there today, and all those guys will take reps, and we'll see where we're at.
Is there a ceiling on what Jalen or he can do in this one game?
No, just do what they do. We're not going to ask them. Just go out and do what you do, play within your means, and make plays for us, not them. So that's the key to it.
But as far as snaps or whatever, are they in a position where they can both play a lot? Icky knows, but he just hasn't played. Jalen's getting more and more comfortable.
Yeah, I would think, with Icky, he should be the freshest guy on the field. So hopefully he'll, and he's not going to be nervous. He's played in big games. So it's a great time to get him back, that's for sure.
Last week against Maryland, just a couple of plays hurt you guys. For the most part, Dana was saying defensively you did really well. It's those big plays, and if you could talk about that and eliminating those and having a more consistent result there.
Yeah, with 3 plays I counted up, I think it was 188 yards in 3 plays, and you take that out, they have less than 250 yards of offense. And then we look how we responded. The last 7 drives of the game, they were kicking at the end of those last 7 drives, and not extra points. We held them a field goal off the fumble punt, and then we made them punt 6 times. So, thought the kids responded really well. And again, I was very proud of how they, were on the sideline. They were into it, and I think, if it would have went to overtime, we were fine. Our kids were confident at that point. So really like where we're at.
What were the dynamics? First of all, second half, the guy goes the length of the field for a touchdown, but everything changed then too with your defense.
Yeah, well, we blitzed the guy right into it and missed the tackle. And then there were 4 of our guys and 2 of their guys, and we missed the tackle again. The quarterback went down in a position where he thought he was going to get hit, and our guys didn't hit him. So, I don't know what they. I don't know. But it wasn't any breakdown scheme-wise. We were in good shape. It was just the guys relaxed, I think.
How did that morph into giving up nothing the rest of the half? Pretty much.
Well, the first thing that we talked about, we came over there, is settle down. Let's just play defense, guys. And I think that the kids went out, and that woke them up. Now it was a 28-27 game or whatever it was at that point. We were up by a point at that time, and we were playing really well before that. So I think they just picked it right back up and continued to play. And that's where you could see we're more mature on defense.
You could go the other way on that.
I think a year ago, I don't know what the final result would have been. Would our kids have been able to respond like they did? No, I don't think so. Not at all.
Dana mentioned Noble's game. How did it look to you on film?
Noble played really well. I thought he played the second best game on defense, player performance-wise. Kwiatkowski was all over the place, but other than Quid, Noble played extremely well. But his best game since he's been in West Virginia, I have to say.
How are they different in Oklahoma than they were last year when you saw them?
Well, I think that right now he's a thrower. He can throw the football. Where a year ago he was unsure of himself. He struggled throwing. And they've done a great job of developing him. And the kid's thrown 300-400 yards against really good people. So he's got great control of the offense at this point.
Is there any correlation between Trevor Knight and C.J. Brown, and facing Brown, does that kind of give you a little bit of a crash course of what you'd expect?
Yeah, I tell you, they're very comparable. They do some of their offenses are similar with their run game, a lot of the stuff that they do, so that helps us. And he's athletic. He may be a little bit faster than what C.J. was. C.J. may be able to throw it a little better. So, it's just but it gave us good work, you know, seeing that style of quarterback.
Are you seeing a lot more of Knight, maybe from late in last season rather than early, like whenever you guys had that early game?
Yeah, I mean, we went back and watched our game, then I watched their bowl game, broke it down against Alabama. I mean, it looked like a totally different person. And then you throw in this year, and you know, it's the same thing. I mean, he picked up right where he left off coming out of that bowl game. I mean, he's very confident in, you know, what he can do. He's very confident in the offense and, you know, his wideouts and that kind of thing. So he's a really good player.